Today's video, I can't wait because I got a new toy. That's right. In today's video, we're using the Weber rotisserie basket on my rotisserie on my Weber gas grill. And the best part is we're making chicken wings in the rotisserie on the Weber. Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. Let's head out, fire up the grill, and a little bit of prep. We're gonna start tumbling wings. Before we heat up the grill, first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and remove that expandable warming rack. I wanna have as much room as I can. Okay, time to fire up the grill. So let's turn on burner number 1. We will hit ignite. Burner number 2, ignite. Burner number 3, ignite. I'm gonna start the grill with all 3 burners going because I want the grill to get preheated to our 400-degree cooking temp. Then we'll go ahead and add that rotisserie as well. So we'll go ahead and shut this. We'll let the grill preheat to 400 degrees. All right, as you can see, we are hitting 400 degrees. Time to turn that middle burner off. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and adjust these other burners, the 2 outside burners, down to about medium, right? I want these guys to be controlling the temperature, but I don't want it to get away from me. So I'll turn them down to about medium for now. And then what we'll do is go ahead and adjust these, make sure we maintain 400 degrees. One of the great things about that rotisserie crisping basket is it is compatible with your Genesis, your Spirit, your Summit, and your Weber kettle. That is super cool. Now, first things first though, gotta make sure you have the rotisserie. So get that first, grab that second. Now let's dig in and talk a little bit more about the basket. I took it out of the box. Very, very easy to handle, very easy to operate. One of the first things we wanna do is go ahead and unclip these side pieces here, right here. That's gonna keep this closed. And then boom, look at that, open it up. Now, every rotisserie crisping basket comes with a divider because, you know, maybe you wanna do drummies and flaps. I don't know how you wanna do it. We're taking this guy out because we're doing it all together at once. Now, obviously you're gonna need the rotisserie skewer. And basically what we're gonna do is fill it up, get this set with that rotisserie skewer, get everything locked down, and then head outside, put it on the grill, do a little rotisserie work. For today's ingredients, obviously, we need some wings. So we went to our local grocery store, got some fresh jumbo drummies and flaps. Now, the nice thing about fresh, no pump, no solution, so we're in a really good place. Now, I understand we have a ton of different rubs and sauces available at your local Ace Hardware. Today, I'm using some of that Blues Hog all-purpose rub, so good, and then check it out. Right there, some of that Blues Hog wing sauce, that's gonna be amazing. I'm using a little bit of olive oil today. That's gonna act as our binder and release agent. I always say that because it's gonna bind the rub to the wings. It's gonna help the wings release from the basket so nothing gets stuck. Now, because you're eating wings, you have to have a little bit of accoutrement. So we have some beautiful fresh buttermilk ranch and then obviously carrots and celery. That's it. Let's show you how the prep work's done. Okay, as far as prep goes, I have some wings in a bowl. I'm gonna add the rest of these guys in there. Super important to remember, 1 dirty hand, 1 clean hand, because the clean hand's gonna touch the oil and everything else. So what I'm gonna do, I will go ahead and lightly coat these. I don't wanna start a flare up or anything, just want enough oil to coat. So we'll go ahead and coat that. I'll give these guys a little mix like so. Oh yeah, this is gonna be delicious chicken wing time. And then we're gonna hit it with that AP rub. Like I always tell you, as light or as heavy as you want. I start off with a little coating like that, get them in there, and then we'll just double check it and see where it's at once we get them mixed, and season accordingly, as light or as heavy as you like. Okay, prep is done. I've let those wings sit. The grill is preheated. Now it's time to load the crisping basket. So here's what I'll do first. I wanna go through and get the rotisserie skewer, if you will, on there. Now, pay attention to this because if you have that little nub or that little knurled part there, you wanna have that on the outside. So I'll slide it in here and then give that wing nut a nice little torque down and then do the same thing on this side. This is what is going to hold the basket to the rotisserie and the rotisserie to the grill. Now, go ahead and load these guys in here and don't worry about it. We're just gonna add them in, let them do their thing. Tell you what, I've been waiting for this recipe forever. Wings are loaded, time to close and lock the basket. So we'll go ahead and shut that top lid and then just like that, we're gonna close that clamp like that and that clamp like that. Cool beans, see you outside. All right, here we are, time to load the rotisserie basket. So first thing I like to do, get the basket kind of situated in there. And then my pro tip, I'm gonna go ahead and line it up in the motor first and then slide that back on there, making sure everything is good. Hit the button and check it out. That's right, we're spinning. Here we are about 5 minutes in, and I'm noticing the temperature's dropping a little bit. So I'm going to adjust my left and right outside burners to bring that temperature back up to maintain 400 degrees. Okay, 15 minutes, time for the reveal. Oh my word, look at those. Hey, we're going to go ahead and let this rotate around. We're going to shut the rotisserie motor off right about now. And then time to get in here and do a little bit of a temperature check. So we'll bring you in a little bit closer, show you our first temp check. Okay, I'm using my insulated gloves. I'm gonna go ahead and undo the clips on both sides so that I can open that lid. We're gonna flip that lid back, man down, we'll get that back in there. Now I'm just gonna start checking temp on here, see where we're at. Look at that, we are already at 135, 143 degrees. We're in a good place. So we're gonna go ahead and shut this. We're gonna close everything back up. We're gonna go again in 5-minute increments till these guys reach that 165 degree internal temp. There you go. After an additional 10 minutes of cooking, we are done. We hit 168 degrees. Life is good. Time to get them in the bowl. Time to head into the kitchen. Wings are done. Time to hit them with a little bit more seasoning, like I like to do. And then, check it out, a little bit of the Blues Hog wing sauce. Time to season them up, sauce them up, mix them up next. That crisping basket did an amazing job making some amazing wings on the rotisserie on my Weber. Now, if you're looking for another great use for your rotisserie, check out my Weber crafted skewer set. That video coming up next. Man.